What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. So today is a very exciting day. We're getting the Magnum registered. My old boss, he just did the VIN inspection. Everything is good to go. So what I'm gonna do now is run down to the courthouse, get the title in my name, get tags for the car, so when we do get pulled over in the car, they don't impound it for not having tags. So let's do that. After we're done with that, Amazon's dropping off a package so I could retrofit the headlights, and then we could do that, throw the headlights in, throw the bumper on, all that stuff. Just got the LED strips for the headlights. So all I'm going to do is put these in the stock 08 Magnum headlights. They're daytime running lights slash sequential turn signals, and that should resolve a lot of the LED issue. And these were pretty cheap. So I'm gonna put the link in the description. Check them out. They're you just 3M tape them. They have a little box down there, and it's 3 wires. There's a ground, there's one for the turn signals, and then there's one for the running lights, and everything should work just like in the Challenger, just a little bit different. So let's go over and have my friend bake the headlights so we can separate the lenses and then get these in there, stick the lenses back together. Everything should go relatively smooth. We're at my friend's place, Creative Auto, down over off Highway 25 off Eagle Ridge. He's gonna bake the headlights so I could stick these strips in there. You know, I really don't want to retrofit anything in these since I'm gonna go Charger eventually. So let's go in there. He's gonna bake them and we'll get these bad boys all nice and pretty in there. My friend Nick helped me pretty much get the headlights apart and kind of figure out how we're going to put the daytime running light slash running light and the sequential turn signal LED strip in, and started to buff them a little bit, but I still need to go home and actually get them 100% buffed and clear and all that stuff. So yeah, Nick does custom headlights. You got any of them to show?
Nope.
Doesn't have any of them to show. Back at the junkyard today, and I just installed the ducting and the bumper support on the Magnum. Now that is ready to go. I really am glad that I had the ducting, or the new Magnum had the ducting, because the old one, I don't believe it did. And it also didn't have the bumper support or the bumper foam. So what I'm gonna do now is, last night my friend Nick helped me pull my headlights apart, and I was able to put those LED strips in because I didn't wanna buy the light bulbs from Walmart, because it would have been like 40 to 60 bucks in LED light bulbs just for turn signals and running lights, and then they would have been orange. So this is nice because it's a switchback, but like I said, the link is in the description for those. They're very cheap. They're like 16 bucks. I'm not sure how long they last. I guess I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna seal up the headlights today and install the headlights on the car, install the bumper, all that stuff. But since my friend Nick helped me out, he helps me out a lot. He couldn't remember what his Instagram was, and he does a lot of cool custom headlights. So his Instagram is Creative Auto Designs. If you want to go check him out, I'll try to link it in the description. But yeah, this is some of the headlights he did for a Subaru, and he has all kinds of cool stuff that they do at their shop. So if you want to check him out, give him a little follow. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure if I want to. He wants me to put LED retrofits in these lights. I'm not exactly sure if I want to do it right now. So what I'm going to do is seal them up with silicone, and if then I want to put the LED retrofits in there, we'll just pull them apart. It'll be pretty easy and simple. So let's get these back together, get them on the car. And we did something pretty cool. If you guys didn't see in the time lapse, yeah, I think you're gonna like it. It's black housings. They look really good. I need to clean the lights up still though and polish them, but they're really nice. Just got the turn signals and running lights all the way wired up. Everything is now good to go. What I ended up having to do was to get the plug to work. I had these kind of crappy LED bulbs, and I just robbed the bases off of them. This base right here, they just kind of break off. And then all I did was run the wires through the holes, and then I'm waiting for the silicone to dry right there. Once it's dry, I can assemble the headlights, bolt them in, everything will be good to go. Lows and highs are wired. Everything should work as it would normally. So now that we're done with that, it was a little bit of wiring and figuring out, but it is pretty easy. It's 3 wires for the running lights, turn signals, and there's a ground for that circuit. And then there's the headlight ground, and then there's low and high beams. So it's not very many wires to really worry about. Just finished assembling the whole front end of the car, and the headlights definitely look really, really good. I mean, I really like that bar right there, and then I really like that there's sequential turn signals. It just adds, really easily adds that newer car look into these headlights without having to spend a ton of money to do it. I mean, these were like 16 bucks off Amazon. I'll throw the link in the description like I've said before. And they're just super, super simple. They're just 3M. You just tape them on, wire them up. They're 3 wires. It's not that difficult. So this is what it looks like with the running lights on. I'll turn the turn signals on in a second. You can see this light over here. I haven't, well, my friend Nick polished this one. I polished it a little bit, but then he went really hard on it. Still needs a little bit of polishing, but this one definitely needs to be polished. So the headlights work, everything works. But as you can see down here, it just needs, the clear has faded. So it just needs to be sanded past the clear. That's what happened right here. And then it's polished, so it looks really nice and clear. So it looks really nice and clear. So as you can see back here, my friend Nick told me that I should strip the chrome off the housings, which I did, and it looks really good. Just black with the chrome bezels in the back. I just think it looks a lot newer as well. So as you can see, kind of the newer style. It has the one that is still the running light, and then it's a switchback sequential turn signal. So it just looks really, really nice. Looks a lot newer and updated, especially with the black housings. So what I'm gonna do now is go take this for a little test drive with the front end on. I'm gonna actually connect the seat belts because I haven't had those connected. Warming the Magnum up, now the front end's all together. It has lights, headlights, tail lights. I put the old Magnum seat belts back in it for the time being. I need to find some charger seat belts, but everything is good to go. I need to polish the headlights a little bit more to make, well, this one definitely needs to be really polished, but I mean, I really like how this car came out. And I wiped down the interior a little bit. It was a little bit dusty from making the wing, but yeah, let's go take this thing for a little drive. Now that it looks a little bit better than it did before. Now it has a front end on it and the stance on it. I mean, I just love how this just looks. It's just like so, it's just perfect for a factory car. It's just like the Hellcat, just perfect stance. There's the gap in between the fender and the wheel could be a little less, but for factory suspension, it's bearable. So let's go take this for a drive and just kind of enjoy it. Just got done taking the Magnum for a little drive with the front end on it, and I need to figure out what's up with the driver's side wheel. It always goes low, so I had to stop and put air in it. It was at like 25 PSI, which was kind of sketchy, but I'm guessing there's probably a screw or a nail in it causing it to bleed off. But good thing this thing has TPMS sensors because it told me that the tire was low on air, so I didn't rip it too hard before I got air. So this thing is just so much fun to drive, and now it looks pretty decent. This headlight really needs to be sanded and polished, but this one is It still needs a little bit more polishing, but it's nice and clear. I really like how the black housings came out, as well as the sequential turn signals, and then the white daytime running lights and nighttime, you know, running lights, I guess you would say. So the headlights came out really nice for how little bit of work that I actually did to them and everything. But yeah, it's a very, very cheap upgrade to get rid of those orange turn signals that are on here factory. It's like orange running lights and orange turn signals, and I just think it really, really updates the car. It makes it look so much nicer, and it's a really cheap mod. So I'm going to end the video here. In the next video, I'll probably, you know, clean up the headlights and stuff like that. I hopefully will have all the stuff to do the door panels and stuff. I had a subscriber hit me up and said he wrecked his, or had a wrecked charger, so he was shipping me all the stuff. The stuff should be here today, so hopefully I could start putting the door panels and all the stuff and getting everything wired up so all the windows work, all that good stuff on this thing. So it's 100% buttoned up on the interior, and everything looks just really nice inside. And every time somebody sees the inside of this thing, they're like, this isn't how this should look. So yeah, I think tomorrow we'll have some fun if we have the door panels and everything, and then just kind of go from there. I really was hoping to register this thing, but I have to send the title back to the auction. They're going to put in their name, then they're going to send it back to me so I can put in my name. So who knows how long it's going to take. It's just kind of ridiculous, but we'll resolve that issue, and we'll get this thing all buttoned up so I can actually legally drive it on the street. I mean, it just sucks that I'm to the point where I want to drive this thing, but I can't. So if you like these videos, make sure to click the subscribe button, thumbs up, comment below, share with your friends. See you guys tomorrow.